It's a pretty day here. Um, Fairly typical for a North Carolina November day. It's in the low 50s. There has been some sun, though it's cloudy now. And I've managed to get everything through the cold snap that we had, and now I've taken off all the covers. It looks like for about 2 weeks we only have 2 nights that are at freezing, and that's good for these plants. I purple sprouting broccoli and cabbages. I did some research because I wanted to know why this particular cabbage seems to withstand the cold better than this one. This is Ruby Perfection, and this is one called Diodon. So I looked in the Johnny's catalog where I got these seeds, and I'd never noticed before there's a little snowflake if they're particularly good varieties for cold weather. And this Diodon had a snowflake, and so did this, I think it's called Bernarda broccoli. Though, in reading further, it said that these things would die without protection under 20 degrees. And so I've got them through that. And hopefully we'll have a fairly mild winter. But for 2 weeks at least, I can leave them uncovered, and I think that's better for them. And my broccoli is looking really, really good. And my carrots that you see stashed in there. Still need to do some thinning of my lettuces. Did thin a little bit of my carrots, which I really don't like to thin things. It feels rather like, well, I mean, again, I guess you are killing them. And I just don't like it, but I do understand that it's necessary. And I have just put some garlic sets in the very ends of these beds, where hopefully they won't be in the way of growing peas and things this spring. And these cabbages look great. They're just called market green. And so everything's made it through pretty well, except for I had some lettuces. There's just one left there that were big enough to harvest. And oddly enough, they bolted, even though the weather was so cold. And I did some reading about that too, and I found an article that said that things will bolt when they're too cold, which I find interesting, if it's true. So, lettuces, spinach, little scallions, and parsley still fine. So, very happy that this all made it through. And I did not even think of covering up some of these things, like this rosemary here. This is one I had inside last year, and it came out looking pretty rough. Came out of the winter. And then I have another one. Now this one is supposed to be very hardy. I think it's called Hill Hardy. And it actually looks a little hurt to me, but we'll see. The lavender is fine. And my idea had been all along that this wall here, and being in the corner of the house, would make a microclimate that was a little warmer. Probably not by much, but you would think the thermal mass of that wall would help. And so maybe it helps a degree or two. Also, if you think about how cold works, it would come rolling down the hill, which is just beyond there is our drive, which heads down. And my understanding of how cold works is that it rolls downhill, and it should just roll right on down, roll right on down that wall there, and further down this hill, and just keep going, and not pool here at the house. So that's what I think. I don't think it probably makes that much difference, but if if the difference is a degree or two between being too cold for these things to live, maybe that's a really useful thing. So that's the state of the garden now, and I'm pretty happy about it.